story in the life of St. Francis among so many. And he had decided that the brothers, all of them, were to go out and share the joy of living a simple life. And so they all set off in different directions. Francis was accompanied by one of the brothers. And everything they did was on foot. They weren't wearing much. It was winter. It was stormy. It was snowing. It was wet, miserable by all accounts. And it was a long day. And they decided to rest. And they found some cave off the side of the road. And they went to that cave. After a while, the brother left Francis to go beg for food in a nearby village, and Francis was alone. And he was in that cave, and it was dark. It was very dark. And Francis started to worry. He started to feel the burden that life had put on him, and the responsibility for all the brothers, for the work, for getting this message out about living a life of simplicity, his own fears, his own limitations. They just started to glom on in that darkness, and he was tired. And he was going on like this, and his prayer was, Lord, don't let anything get in the way of my love for you. And he just kept saying that prayer. I may have not paraphrased it exactly, but that's the gist of it. He just kept praying to God, don't let anything be stronger than my love for you. And he kept up with that prayer. And all of a sudden, he noticed on his hands that they were light. There was a great light shining on his hands. And he looked up, and the whole cave was full of light. And a voice came to him in that light and said, be strong, Francis. All is well. And then he saw this vision in the light. And the vision was of thousands of brothers, thousands of them coming from every direction, north, east, southwest, coming on foot and coming to learn from the brothers this life of simplicity and centeredness in God. And Francis was ecstatic. And he ran out into the snow. It was a blizzard. And he just shouted to the heavens, to his brothers, come, come, I have a message for all of us. And it was carried on the wind, and they heard him. They heard him through the Om. And they came, and they all gathered back together, that little handful of brothers at Rivo Torto, for those of you who know that place of pilgrimage. And Francis shared his vision and how God came to him and spoke to him in that light. And he said, they're coming, I can hear their footsteps, and they will honor and embrace this life of simplicity and centeredness in God. Such a beautiful story.